This week, a story from Japan that has been circulating the world has sparked an international conversation. An 18-year-old mixed-race student, whose father is African American and mother Japanese, was the victim of strict and unfair regulations on hairstyles at his school. As a tribute to his black heritage, the student had his hair braided into cornrows, a style which is prohibited according to the school regulations. The student was made to sit alone at the back of the hall of the graduation ceremony and was told to not stand and respond when his name was called out. The incident has caused an uproar, and people around the world are starting to connect the story to the broader question of the role of educational institutions in enforcing traditional discrimination. The student's hairstyle was a way of paying tribute to his father's roots and culture in the black community, and represented a sense of identity that he was not given the opportunity to express at his school. Unfortunately, this was not the first instance of a school imposing gender-specific or arbitrary standards of appearance. Last year, a female student launched a lawsuit, claiming that her school had told her to dye her naturally brown hair black or face expulsion. In another instance, a boys' school in Osaka was found to be regularly checking and even trimming students' hair, and was found to violate their human rights by the Osaka Bar Association, although the rule was not deemed as unconstitutional. In response, the Education Ministry asked local education authorities to review their regulations, and Tokyo Public Schools said they will drop the requirement of black hair. Moreover, a school in Fukuoka changed their rules for gender-specific hairstyles, allowing male students to grow their hair. Though the story has sparked a discussion on the enforcement of regulations by educational institutions, it is also important to recognize that the issue of grooming regulations in schools is deeply linked to gender and race. By literally telling this student to not stand and hindering him from expressing his cultural background, the school perpetuated a systemic form of systematic racism and discrimination, making it clear that certain physical characteristics are not allowed if one wants to graduate with their peers. Therefore, let's take this moment to reflect on the implications of this story, and think about how we can ensure that everyone is respected and given the opportunity to express their racial and cultural identity, instead of being punished for simply being who they are. Because in order to bring about true change, we have to stand up for those who don't have the power to do so.